I wanted to ask Jarret because I was actually at the gym. I think it was sometime last year, and you got some rounds with Oscar Valdez, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What was that like?
It was tough week. He's a really nice guy. Boy, he can hit. And thing about his punch, it wasn't so much the power, but the speed at which he got it off. That was tricky, but I learned a lot, and
Yeah.
I think sometimes the acceleration just, that's where power is coming from in a lot
Yeah.
of cases, right? Like it's
Mhm.
surprising power because you're getting so much acceleration, so much speed on the shots.
so
Well,
quickly, and
Well, he seems to want to knock you out with every punch, right?
yeah, he throws a lot of power shots.
Yeah. I think he's changing up his style a little bit now that he's with a new trainer.
With
But
Canelo's team, right?
Yeah. have you sparred any other champions or high-level world-class pros like
I sparred
Oscar?
with Santa Cruz. I sparred with. And
Oh, nice.
Jessie Magdaleno.
A lot of good names.
Yeah. Probably maybe others I can't remember at the moment, but the most notable. Valdez and Cruz.
Who was the toughest, and who did you do the best against in sparring? Don't name names.
Name names.
Well,
Show
Who
us
did
video.
you expose in sparring?
I don't want to say exposed.
No, I know.
anyway,
I'm just
but
messing around.
I mean, that's
I would-
that's pretty awesome to get in the ring with those guys, right?
Yeah,
No, it
was-
is for sure.
It was an honor. Yeah, I would say, well, say the toughest was Valdez, but I think I also did better against him too, probably because he, being a power puncher, he's probably more open.
Stay in front of you more, right?
Yeah, compared to Cruz was actually for me actually surprisingly hard for me to hit him cleaner.
He moved around a lot,
Yeah, he was.
or a
'Cause
lot of
he
volume.
was training for the Carl Frampton rematch.
Oh, okay.
And it showed in the fight. He was working a lot on defense, and it transferred over in that fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
made
in
sense.
sparring, it was a lot of that defensive tactic that he was
Mhm.
bringing to it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So what's it feel like when you're in the ring with these guys one day? 1 week you're training with them, sparring them, and then a few days later you see them on TV, big mega fight. What's like the thought that goes through your head?
How would I do against them in there, and comparing myself to their opponent and whatnot.
Yeah.
How would I do? What would I do? Whatnot.
It's funny. I actually asked him something similar beforehand. I was like, as a fighter, do you still get to enjoy fights as a fan, or are you always analyzing what's taking place, And you kind of said that you're always looking for things that you can incorporate or
Mhm.
things that you would have done differently, right?
Yeah.
But you still enjoy boxing, though.
Yeah, and sometimes I might just watch a fight and sit back, and then maybe I'll watch it a second time and more analyze it more.
Yeah.
Second time,
Do you watch? So for the guys who you're gonna fight, do you watch anything on them? Like, do you actually sit down and try and find clips of them, like on YouTube and other stuff like that?
I try to
Yeah,
if I can.
if it's there.
Yeah.
Well, with the All-Star stuff, I mean, you guys are on Facebook Live, right? So they can anytime you're on an All-Star.
They had my last
Yeah.
one live.
So yeah, definitely. I think they could. Yeah, you could see your whole last fight if you guys haven't had a chance. If you go to All Stars Facebook page, they have the live stream of the whole last card. They've been doing that for the last couple cards, actually. Maybe even longer. It's just I didn't realize it.
Is
until-
there a broadcast team on there, or is there like a commentary?
Yeah.
There was
Really?
commentary.
Yeah. They're actually a group of guys who do a podcast called Against the Ropes.
Mm.
Yeah, and they also do commentary for All Star Boxing.
Oh, nice.
So I gave them my card, man. Maybe they'll come on.
Oh, sweet.
You know what I mean? Try and they said they would. So I'm waiting for the email. No, I'm just,
Nice.
you could put in a good word for me next time.
I don't know if my word counts.
Of course it does, man. Of course it does.